Today's edition of Channel 97 News is sponsored by Antidote Media Solutions, located in downtown St. Louis.
Welcome to this special holiday edition of Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from the main conference room here at Oakville, and here's a look at some of the stories you will see on today's show.
We visit with a talented student who will make his final performance at OHS this week.
We enjoy a little breakfast with Santa thanks to one of our student groups.
We take a look at one teacher who gets a head start on his day at OHS.
And we show you the story of a couple of girls who have put their future on ice.
We'll have all that and much more on today's edition of Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now.
Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News. I'm Veronica Moheski.
And I'm Shane Waters. Oakville relies so much on technology, but what happens when that technology is taken away? Jake Lapina and Nick Van Winkle have the story.
Last month, an unexpected power outage put the school in the dark. When many classes came to a halt, we realized the importance of staying connected.
Technology, just in our world, has become extremely vital. It's what basically runs everything. And so for our school, it's really no different. Everything you do, our phone lines are connected to technology. If our computers go down, so do the phone lines. By adding in the addition of teachers and students using technology in the classroom, it has become extremely important in our building.
Technology is one of those things that when it works, it's great, and when it doesn't, it can really throw a wrench into your plan. So you kind of have to have your plan for when your technology is working and your plan B for when it's not.
A lot of the programs that we use on a regular basis, sometimes they will be slower at certain times during the day. In my 7th and 3rd block classes, sometimes Google Classroom doesn't want to work. Kids have just learned to use different programs, so they know that if Classroom isn't working and we're working on a writing assignment, and they can't open a Google Doc, then they can open Word or they can type on a sticky note.
These things don't teach students anything. They're a nice tool. The blackboard was a great tool. Chalk was a great tool. But they're just tools. And they don't teach kids anything. But when used properly, they are a great tool, the best tool that's come along in a long time.
We are always looking at the network. I pulled some statistics yesterday on our internet usage as a district. We have over 8,000 devices on our network, serving 11 to 12,000 students and staff. We are running about 70 to 80% of capacity most of the time. We put in place battery backup systems to maintain all the emergency systems, but there's always going to be something that you can't take care of. We try to keep everything running 99.9% of the time. But I also am a realist, and this is school, we're not a bank, we're not a hospital, so we can continue doing things without technology.
With Nick Van Winkle and Holly Jenkins, I'm Jake Lapina for Channel 97 News.
The Madrigal Singers will perform tonight and tomorrow in the Drama Center. However, for one Oakville student, this will be his final curtain call.
On May 6, 2014, Curtis Leibel lost someone very special to him, his mother, Sharon Leibel.
Me and my mom had probably one of the closest mother and son relationships you could have. She supported me in everything that I wanted to do. She never doubted me, and she always told me to just go for whatever I wanted to go for and just to keep dreaming and never let that go. Probably the sweetest person I've ever met in my life.
Curtis got a tattoo in memory of his mother.
My tattoo it's a beach, and it has a sunset and it has dolphins coming out of the ocean. And the dolphins were my mom's favorite animal, so I had to put those in there. And she loved everything about the beach. It's just a way to always have her with me at the same time.
Through his hardships, he has found a safe place in the drama and choir department.
Choir has helped me through high school because it's given me an outlet, and singing with all my friends and seeing all the people out there is just, I don't know, it's kind of a life-changing moment. Everything else was kind of just gone, and that's where I was, and that's why I like it, because it's kind of like a, I don't know, it takes me away from things. It puts me into like a different world almost, and it's where I like to be.
For the second consecutive year, Curtis has had a role in the Madrigal Dinner Theater.
MADS is a highly select group made up of students out of our concert choir.
From yon virgin mother and child.
I will be playing the jester, who is the entertainer of the royal court. He is sprightly and fun and energetic, and he's always looking to have a good time. And that's kind of who I am as a person, so I like to play that character.
The MADS Theater is tonight, December 11th, and tomorrow night, December 12th, in the Drama Center. The show starts both nights at 7 o'clock.
If you could all come support, it's going to be good old Kay Libel's last endeavor here at the Oakville High School, and it'd be great if you could come support us and come give us a laugh.
With Holly Dinkins and Shane Wars, I'm Johanna Kerrigan for Channel 97 News.
There are many fundraisers that happen around OHS, but this year the Golden Girls have decided to do something new for the holidays. Here's the story.
On November 29th, the Golden Girls hosted their first ever Breakfast with Santa.
We have a lot going on in the Commons. In the Commons, the kids can come in and they can get face paint. They can make an angel necklace, either for themselves or for their grandmother for Christmas. They can make reindeer food. And we had performances by the Golden Girls, and then pancakes and sausage that's located in the cafeteria.
We were trying to think of fundraising ideas for the Golden Girls, and we were also trying to think of a fundraising that the girls could have a lot of involvement in. So just kind of threw the idea of a breakfast with Santa, and we love children, and it was a good community type of event.
But this fundraiser does more than just raise money for the program.
This event is fundraising for our nationals trip to Orlando, Florida in March. So all the profits we get and any donations we get will be put into that fund.
After much hard work, Breakfast with Santa exceeded their expectations, and the kids had a great time as well.
I think the pancake guy.
The pancake guy?
Flipping them up, and it's a lot of fun to catch them.
You got a Christmas tree? Do you like it? Is it pretty?
It's got paint.
What'd you guys get on your faces?
I got Rudolph. I got
You got Rudolph?
deer. Not deer. You got a tree. Yeah. A tree.
Really? Well, that's awesome. Was it fun?
I got paint.
You got paint.
I think everyone's enjoying it, and I think it's been a great turnout, and we will definitely have it again next year.
With Veronica Mohesky behind the camera, I'm Cassidy Mooney for Channel 97 News.
Now here's a message from Toby the Tiger.
Today's edition of Channel 97 News is sponsored by Antidote Media Solutions, located in downtown St. Louis.
We all know that the early bird gets the worm, but what does the early teacher get? Cassidy Ham and Kobe Allen find out.
While many people around Oakville are just now waking up, Mr. Patrick Strapman is already here and ready to start his day. Let's find out why.
What gives me a chance to get a lot of work done, especially for what needs to be done that day. You know, one of the drawbacks of teaching science is you can't get stuff out for an experiment early because it has a tendency to change or react, or it's just dangerous being out early. So preparing everything the day I'm going to use it makes it a lot easier for the students. It makes it easier and safer for me to be the teacher.
How has the change in his schedule affected his overall year?
I think it's different, and I've gotten a new awareness of how much I can get accomplished, and I think I'm able to be more creative, more ideas of, okay, well, I tried this method in the past, let's try something different. I have the time to work it out and see what the kinks are going to, our problems are going to be, so, you know, let's see if something different will work for a particular topic or subject or chapter.
Some students appreciate Mr. Schrappin's early schedule.
It's nice because Shrap Dog, when he gets here, he grades all of our papers, and him grading them lets us know what we need to work on and get better at.
He's a pretty weird guy, but I think it's reassuring to know that he cares so much about planning our lessons and everything.
If students need any extra help, remember, Mr. Schrappin is here before 6 o'clock every morning. With Kobe Finna Allen, I'm Cassidy Ham for Channel 97 News.
Hockey is a popular sport at OHS, but what many don't know is that this sport is not just for the guys.
Hannah Voss and Jill Rowland played women's hockey for the AAA team Chicago Fury. They both got exposed to ice hockey at a very young age.
I started playing hockey when I was about 4 years old. I was actually a figure skater at first. I was at Kennedy Ice Rink. Oakville was playing Lindbergh, and a girl came off the ice. Her name's Sammy Ulrich. I was just like, wow, Dad, I didn't even know girls could play hockey. I think that's cool.
I started when I was 5 years old because my brother played hockey, and I went to one of his games and just told my dad I want to play. Hannah and I both play on the same team, so we go to Chicago usually every weekend unless we have like tournaments out of town, so we just like do that. But we don't do practices during the week. We usually just do privates with Scott Brandis, who's our hockey instructor.
I do workouts for volleyball and Jill works out on her own, but we mostly only go up for weekends and we play hockey with the team probably twice for practice, and then on game weekends we play probably 5 times.
I want to play hockey in college and hopefully get a scholarship or some money, and I have like my top 3 narrowed down colleges.
I'm actually committed to a school up in New York, Utica College. I'm actually committed for volleyball too, so I'll be playing hockey and volleyball the next 4 years in New York. Jill's really fun. I've been playing with her for probably 8 years, and she's like a sister to me, but I really can't stand her at times. We fight a lot, but it's really funny. Yeah, she knows a lot about me. We're pretty close.
Good luck to both girls with their future hockey plans. With Morgan Williams and Kelly Dugan, I'm Hannah Pauley for Channel 97 News.
So Veronica, ready for the holidays?
Sure, I can't wait.
Well, let's wrap up today's show with a little display of holiday spirit.
Hi, I'm Madeline Jones, and welcome to the Ultimate Christmas Challenge. We chose one person from each class to take on the challenge. On Team 1, from the freshman class, Dylan Ochoa. From the senior class, Jenna Martinelli. And on Team 2, from the sophomore class, Madison Ponceroli. And from the junior class, Jeff Girding. And here's what they have to do. First, one partner has to dress like old Kris Kringle himself. Then the pair has to reenact the famous Mean Girls Christmas dance. After that, Santa has to wrap up his partner like a present and deliver them to the finish line. Ready, set, go!
I don't know if I can. Oh God, I still can't see this. Oh, I'm going wrong.
Do we have to use all the tape?
No.
On your head. There you go.
Congratulations to Jenna Martinelli and Dylan Ochoa for winning the Ultimate Christmas Challenge.
This is the best accomplishment we've ever made. We trained for this every day, and we finally got it, and I'm just so proud of my partner.
I thought we really had it in the bag, and then Madison here started just goofing off.
No, you should have ripped the tape.
Happy holidays from Channel 97 News. With Morgan Blumenthal and Amanda Lubke behind the camera, I'm Madeline Jones.
Well, that puts a bow on this edition of Channel 97 News. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Moheski.
And I'm Shane Waters. Have a great holiday season, and remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.
Today's edition of Channel 97 News is sponsored by Antidote Media Solutions, located in downtown St. Louis.